Good rainy morning and happy Saturday, everybody. Well, right now we're supposed to have just some showers in the morning. It's going for 10 o'clock, and then it is supposed to clear up. Is that a branch? I think that's a branch that fell. It looks like, see, from a distance, it looked like a baby deer. It's weird. But anyhow, so we're kind of on a rain delay right now, and Tim is still sleeping. I don't even know if we're going to get together because he doesn't normally get up until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, so all the clips I use with the iPhone, if I use it at all today, I will be using the adjustments in the camera settings, or in the photo settings, to adjust them. If we end up doing Wildwood in Harrisburg, I will probably take the Sony along, so we'll have all the mics connected to that. But right now I'm trying to take all the trash out from all the boxes from Sam's Club, and plus upstairs needed done so I can do cat litter. Alrighty, we got 68 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, and rain falling right now, but dragging a basset hound out to go potty quick. And you are on the Action 5 with the mic 3s now connected. Now, I'm not really sure, but I went into the mic settings and the gain on this camera was 0. So I'm not sure if I had goofed up the Pocket 3 from previous, but I'm thinking I still have adaptive gain on the mic itself. So, but yes, how does it sound? Did I make it better on the Pocket 3 is my biggest question. I haven't seen a whole lot of comments, because normally I get emails when someone comments on things, so every once in a while I'll get slammed with a few, and then other times I don't get a whole lot. It is what it is. Yeah, so this is we are definitely under a rain delay right now for adventure. Harrisburg is an hour and 37 minutes away. That's not borrowing the time I have to stop and pick up Tim. So Bassett is trying to stop under a tree to go potty. And the downside with the Action 5 is I don't have the zoom in. Hopefully with the Action 6 they add that feature like they have on the Pocket 3 where you can 2x zoom in clear. Granted, you'd have to do it ahead of time. I mean, you can technically zoom somehow. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have screen locked. I think you can zoom live, can't you, with this? Maybe you can't. Oh, there we go. Tap and hold to adjust the zoom. Yeah, you can. So technically I do have 2x zoom, but I don't think I've even played with it on this camera, to be honest with you. Do I have to do that both ways? Yeah, you have to press and hold on it to make it do it. But you do have it. And you can do it in live. Let's see what the clarity looks like when we edit. Oh, that's better. So I had my volume on low, so hearing the chime was a little bit too quiet. So I just put it on medium, because loud is too much, or high is way too much. Alright, let's back up from Princess here. Press and hold on that. And we'll do a quick little... Nice thing is you get like a scroll zoom, but it is kind of jumpy. I just want to see, because I know I've done this with the 4 when we were all the way up at Letchworth, but I don't think I've ever used it since, because the quality on the 4 was so garbage. Now, granted, because the Pocket is a wider angle, I think 17 versus 20, that 2x is not going to do you a whole bunch. Gives you maybe 34. Come on, Prey, you gotta walk. Come on. I know it's raining, but you gotta walk, puppy poo. I'm just gonna go down to the end of the sidewalk and then we'll go back, because I don't want to be out here too much in this rain. I'm not so concerned with the littler mic getting wet, but it, you know, if it was downpouring, I wouldn't even bother bringing them out. There's, you know, they still haven't done any type of waterproofing that I know of with the mics, which there are some that are out there that can withstand being out in, you know, the wet weather. But the audio quality on them also is junk. So, oh, it's been a while since I've had this guy out again. It just kind of, you know, I gravitate toward the Pocket 3 because it is more convenient in that it goes in your pocket better. It's definitely what it says it is. Even though I have this kit put together the way I wanted it with the Bluetooth remote and the handle and everything, it still sticks out of my pocket a lot more. I'm actually thinking about trying to see if there isn't a shorter handle out there that has a 1/4 in the bottom. I'm sure there is. And then not with one without the tripod on it, because all the ones I have don't have a 1/4 on the bottom to use my quick plates, and so that's kind of a problem. And they're a tripod, so the remote sticking it to it would be a problem. Yeah, the rain is definitely picking up right now, so we're definitely on a temporary rain delay. Of course, down in Harrisburg it might be sunny and hot, who knows. But, oh yeah, so just for giggles, it's like, oh, I'm going to be passing Best Buy. Let's see if there's any good deals or anything going on. They have, I don't know if it's it doesn't say it's the Creator Pocket 3, don't need a third one. The Action 4 and the basic OM7, not the OM7P. And that even goes for the big store all the way down in Harrisburg East. And they usually have more things, so because they are a distribution center. So like Tim said, DJI products are very, very hard to get locally in stores. A lot of the creators were surprised in the US that you could get the Mic 3s on launch day. What you doing, Mr. Tree? You got a lot of spots on you from these bugs. A lot of little dark spots from these bugs eating them. They're poisoned. Probably those lantern flies. What do you think? Huh? She goes, I think it's raining, Dad. It's raining harder. Let's go to hell home. I don't want to be out in this crap. UPS showed up and she's laying on the staircase and she's barking, which then of course made Mateo bark. And of course Terry's laying down, so gotta be quiet. Yesterday's video is live. Just, yeah, after got called in and whatnot, took them for a walk. That was the end of the video for me. Was there right till 8:30 last night. I think I got everything done. A little concerned, but you know, we got a lot going on right now with the fall reset, which is coming up here in 17 days. Fall will begin, 16 days. So when I asked Siri last night, she said September 22nd or 23rd is the official first day of fall or autumn. So I'm excited. That'll be a couple days after the iPhone 17 launch and potentially the DJI Nano launch. Really need to kind of we'll pick my battles on that one. I really don't need a new phone. My only thing with saying that is I promised Brian to get my old phone as an upgrade because his is like a 13, I think. All right, caught little man. Wow, the minute this camera turned back on, the mics connected at the same time. Yeah, the Action 5 is definitely quicker than the Pocket 3 in connecting, because the Osmo Mobile on this is actually newer, like I said. But all right, we're not gonna be out here very long because I'm wet just from that short little walk. That's how much rain's coming down right now. It doesn't seem like it's raining like super hard. It's a good rain. It's a good rain for the grass and for the ground. It's not overdoing. So all right, well, I guess we're gonna go in and wait for this to stop and see if Tim ever responds back as we are going for 10:30 hour. So I'm gonna say the next half hour is going to be very important, whether or not we go that far or if we go out at all. Good afternoon, everybody. All right, we've made it to Milton and we have got the Mic 2, the Mic Mini, which is in a Mic 2 case, and the Mic 3 pouch. So this is not the case you get with minis. It's more like a
That's exactly what you get.
So you basically, the Mic Minis come with the same style pouch, not like this leathery, fake leathery type case. And I got Vanna White here, aka Tim, to help me get things opened up so I can film it. So we'll start with the mic 2s.
Okay.
And this is, yeah, they're in there. They've been in there for a while. All right, so we got the mic 2s, and this is the biggest notice. Now, this one does come with both the Lightning and the USB-C still, which with the mic 3s you no longer get the Lightning. That's a separate purchase. And again, you can enclose it with the attachment on there, so whatever camera or phone you're using, it's easy peasy and ready to go. All right, let's see the mic minis. This is where you're going to see the case change. This is much smaller.
So much more convenient to get out.
But here's also where it starts getting fun. Cannot put the dead cats and close the case. They have to be pulled off, tucked away into this little pouch here. You can see them down in there, hiding in the cables and everything. Whereas Tim has got his audio connecting cable in there. Now, can you put the charging cable in too? Have you tried to?
I haven't tried.
You haven't tried? But again, you got a little bit smaller, much smaller receiver. I almost called it the wrong thing. And transmitters are much smaller. Now right now you are running on 0 mics because I want to show you everything in its case together. So this is native audio, where you can hear a test difference between native mic minis and mic 3s. We're not going to use the mic 2s today.
Oh, yours even says mic 3 on
Yes,
there.
it even, yeah. Not. So they even etched in mic 3 on that case. And I've shown you the difference in the size of the case where, okay, so Tim's case, yes, it is.
It is significantly smaller.
Yep. I'm pretty sure if we stack these even they're magnetized together. Oh, jeez.
That's quite a difference.
Yeah, that's quite a difference. And height-wise, it's still the same. I think the 3 cases are pretty much the same height. But when you start doing this for portability, oh my! Now that is the step you want to see.
Yeah.
That is the angle you want to see. They are flush together, and they increasingly. So, yeah, the minis definitely much better transportability. Transportability. Thank you, English major. That is crazy to see that like that. Cause that's the step. Yeah, that's the angle right there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like little steps. Okay, so the biggest difference, obviously, between. I'm not getting the right flex here. My table is folding in with all the weight of microphones, so you get no screen. But let's just, now this is another question I was just talking to Tim about, is how much different, no, see, so
there really isn't.
There's no difference between the mic 3 and the mic 2 receiver. It's when you go to the mic mini, then the receiver again gets smaller. But when you look at the microphones, the mic mini versus, it doesn't matter which one I pull out, I guess. That might actually connect. Well, they want to be friends. So, and the one thing different too is where Tim can't take his clips off on the mic minis. I don't have to keep the clip on mine. Mine are actually stored in the top of the case. They're magnetized on, and they're also not removable on the mic 2s. So you can make up the difference in profile of the microphone quite a bit by removing them and just using the magnet directly to the microphone. This is another thing I was talking about, was the fact, I'm hoping that's in not blurry, but the magnet is not quite half. It's a little, but it's significant. It's enough more of an area of magnetism that gives you a stronger hold, I feel. Even though he just pulled that off my microphone with his. It's thicker, so it probably makes up for it, but other YouTubers have stated that the magnetism is stronger on the mic 3s, whether that's exactly true or not. So you can definitely see the thickness difference, but you can see where they made up for it by making it the same size as the mic 2 magnet. So now we're all magnetized together. Is that about the same thickness? Oh geez, Yeah, we're just going to line them all up here. This is how we're going to do this. We got all kinds of hand models.
I don't know. I feel like the Mini and the 2 might be the same thickness, if not.
And I think the 3 is actually thinner.
It is. It definitely
is thinner. Love to get a close-up, but this thing will go out of focus. But yeah, so these are things I have not seen anybody else compare, so that's pretty cool. Okay, something else Tim just pointed out to me about the magnets. So 2, 3, Mini. Obviously, you can get a good shot of the sizes, that these two are the same size. However, the Mic 2 is the only one that is double-sided. So you can put this either black side DJI logo up or the more colorful design, whereas these ones only go on the camera, the microphones one way. Okay, they just didn't put the logo on both sides. You can mount them either way. I am correct. So if you don't want the DJI logo being present, you can hide it on the Mic 3 and the Mic Minis. Whereas the Mic 2's got the DJI on both sides, and you need a piece of black tape to cover it if you don't want to advertise for DJI, which, you know, I don't have a problem with. Okay, we're going to correct it one more time. The Mic Mini will allow you to go either direction. The Mic 3... it says kiss my butt. You cannot do that either way with that magnet.
True. Yeah.
It forces you out. So you have to show the logo, and it's the much brighter version of it. Alrighty, so we have put the clip back on the Mic 3 to the left, and the Mini is on the right. And they're evened up against the case pretty much, and you get an idea how far it stands out if you were to leave that clip on there. And that was one thing how easy I just did that with one hand to remove that clip. Now when you do that, that slims it up with minusing the clip. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, definitely I'm going to use it with one clip. So you're also not going to be able to connect the Mic 2 into the Mic 3 case. Because if you look at the pins on the bottom, you got 3 in a line. Here you get 4. And here you get 4 on the Mini. The other thing they swapped out, like I mentioned on day 1, is the fact that this little dongle on the Mic 2 goes in from the back. And if you push in on your phone too hard or if it bumps, it can actually push it back out. Whereas the Mini and the 3 go in from the front and have a dead stop. Mine's actually got a piece of plastic that really is going to bring it to a stop, and a locking button, so this dongle cannot come out without pressing this little side button here. That's why I had such a hard time getting the cover off, because I didn't know there was a lock button. So yes, they're not interchangeable. Each one of these mics has got a slight little different thing to them, and this is how I know which one goes in which case. That real quick, knowing that these dongles connect the opposite directions. Real quick to know which is the 2 and the 3. And it doesn't take long for Princess to get in the water. What's left of it, Priya. Gee whiz. There's not a lot of water down here, guys. As we crossed over this bridge, I was like, oh, is that low? This is, I think, as far out as we were when Mike and I came. Was that last summer at some point? Wow. That is nuts. Alright, so Tim is on Pocket 3 with Minis, and I am on Pocket 3 with Mic 3s. So we will kind of play the clips in sequence, and I will mark them as well with their said logos. I will say this is the first time Tim's used the Pocket, so this is a new experience for him. Oh, wow. This is kind of insane. We might be able to walk the shoreline all the way down instead of walking the trail. Of course, Tim didn't wear the right shoes for this adventure, but you know, that's here nor there.
Hey guys, Tim here. We are on the Mic Minis. Kurt is behind me with Priya and Mateo on the Mic 3s. A little test here. Let us know what you guys think. We did some off-camera testing of the magnets, and we both found that the 3 and the Minis are extremely similar. The Mic 2 is just way too weak. Not even a question anymore. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. We both have the gain set to 0. so we'll see how they both pale. But let's see. Let us know if you hear any background noise too, like the water and the cars behind us on the bridge. You'll hear that a lot. Come on, Priya. He has a shirt dedicated to it. Yeah.
Tim's in peak mode here. That's it's kind of odd.
Well, mic minis always are loud. That's why I have the gain that's like -12 on my receiver.
Really? Yeah, might need to make an adjustment. Can't be wrapping us up on the rocks, kiddo. And you gotta walk on them. Yes, you do. You're doing good. You're doing good. What the hell was that noise? Did you hear that? Was that a bird or a kid? Bird. Maybe I should have brought the Sony. Yeah, this has been underwater the last couple times we've been here, but this is the spring that comes up out. Surprisingly, it's buggy down here. Go figure. Mateo, you just sank yourself into about 3 inches of mud, and now your sister's gonna try. Oh dear goodness gracious, Priya, your putties. All right, we're gonna have to go back around because unfortunately Uncle Tim's Bobos aren't gonna make us through this. Alrighty, let's get this adventure underway as Tim's dropping my stuff. Yeah. Double click the this one. I've already been in the video, so I don't really need to film myself, but I was teaching Tim how to spin it around. Forgot that little important feature. He knew how to hit record. Oh, I'm peeking now too. Wow. That's the first time I've actually seen red on this one. We turned his gain down to -3. I'm not gonna mess with this one because it was so low the other day. But, so we're doing this a lot different today on the way we're going around. We actually went in where we normally come out, which will come out as well, if that makes any sense, because it's like the central point where the trail meets up for where the parking lot is.
So one thing that you will notice, one thing that I can tell you is the mic mini. So this is a cotton shirt, it's 1 inch 7 fold, it's very thick. I can't even tell this mic is on me. It is that small and that inconspicuous. The thing also is this magnet is holding flawlessly. Like I said, this is a thick shirt and it's like, you can see the magnet right there. It's like flawless. We'll see how the Mini 3, the Mic 3 holds up to that.
Priya, you're gonna go swimming soon.
Tail got tossed in
Yeah. She wants to sniff every damn tree. Boy, I didn't expect the bugs. I really didn't. And the sun is coming out for us. Yay! Yeah, you don't see these little rapids a lot. Wow. I've seen the river the river has actually been up in here in times we've been here. And right now that's what? 10 feet, 12 feet down?
You could probably walk across that.
Oh yeah, especially along the little rapids there. You'd probably fall a few times being slippery, but... Anybody want a basset hound? Free to a bad home. Kidding, I'm kidding. She just keeps stopping and piddling and stopping and sniffing. She acts like she's a freaking basset hound. Meanwhile, little man here, he's just traveling right along with us. He waits till I'm looking at him to actually stop. Priya, over here. Priya, over here. Watch my step here. Don't want to go one too many. That would be a nasty little fall through bamboo. I think I just got a bug in my eye. Ooh. Pretty flowers. Purple and yellow. I don't think we got down this far last time. This might be lower than it was last year, or I'm not sure if it was even last year when Mike and I did this adventure. Oh, I've been here so many times I lose track. Yeah, clean your paws off. That goes for you too, mud boy. You gonna swimming in the river, buddy? Huh? You gonna go swimming in the river?
So one thing too, doing some research, I'm going the wrong direction. Forgive me, this is my first time using this. The mic minis, each receiver I probably said that wrong. Receiver or transmitter. Each one has 11 hours of usage on a single charge. With the case, your total battery life is 48 hours. The mic 3s are, I believe, 6 hours per charge. And I think it said it was like 24 or 36 hours. So there's definitely a significant battery difference between the two. And with the mic minis, 5 minutes of charge gets you up to an hour. I haven't really seen anything with the mic 3s, what that brings you up to on a 5-minute charge, but we'll definitely see.
What do you think there, buddy? We might get some double footage because we're following him, so that's fine. It's okay. He's got a different take on what we're seeing, and we're doing a mic test. And I did start seeing this thing peak, so of course I think I was yelling at Priya. That might be why. Do have to watch your step here though, because the rocks are slick. What do you think there, buddy? Ooh, the steps have gotten eroded away. People have put dug steps in down here. Tim, be careful if you come down here. Ugh. All right, we have made it to the point. So basically the Milton thing is a island. Priya, I thought you were just gonna go trucking right on into the river. You know what? I've been threatening to throw you in the river for pulling back and pulling me forward, so go for it. Okay, that's as far as you can go. You're sinking into mud. Huh, go figure. Oh, wet dog coming to you. Yeah, if you double click it recenters.
Yeah, it kept telling me gimbal.
Yeah,
reached.
yeah. That was the problem Mike was having, but I mean I've had that problem with mine too, but I haven't really run into it where I can't fix it. Ooh, loving the reflection. I might have to screen grab some of this. Let's just go along here. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get out on the other end like this. It looks like a Christmas tree. I'll take a snapshot and tilt it. It looks like a Christmas tree though.
This river is, I need to learn how to use this. This river is incredibly shallow.
Oh, wet dog coming to you. You have to double click it recenters.
Yeah, it kept telling me gimbal endpoints reached.
Yeah. That was the problem Mike was having, but I mean I've had that problem with mine too, but I haven't really run into it where I can't fix it.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Holy crap, this river is incredibly shallow. You could not see those rocks over there before, or that one. My goodness gravy. It's crazy. Right over there's the Chef Boyardee stack. Right there, that's where Chef Boyardee is manufactured before ConAgra bought it. Yeah. If you like Chef Boyardee, that's where it was made. Like the SpaghettiOs.
Yep. Alrighty, we're on our way back through the other side with all the trees leaning toward the river for drinks. I always find this area funny because all the trees are bent. They're all crooked. Are you trees politicians by chance?
You on the bucket list.
Get in the river there, Bupper. Get in the river. We're way out. We are a long ways from shore right now. And I kind of hit record and interrupted Tim, so. And if you look at this pillar over here, you get an idea how deep the water has gotten by the dark levels. Yeah, we'd probably, I think that's more than 10 feet underwater, Tim. I think we'd be more than 10 feet underwater right now. That river's been pretty damn high. Boy, the mic is staying on for an awful long time in between takes, that's for sure. I bet yours went off by now. Mine is, and granted, I just used mine down by the, oh, we got a piddle. We got a piddle on the trail. Are we gonna go find the other end, Priya? Where we took such beautiful pictures of you. It was a little more fall that day. This might be the most beautiful time you and I have ever come, though. Now, that night that you and I showed up and we were taking the photos down at that other end, that was gorgeous. But that one day it was so freaking windy. It is, air is a little on the still side, so it's very, very comfortable outside, especially now that the sun's come out. On the way up, it was a little bit chilled. It dropped into the 50s for me for a minute coming over in the rain. So, got your front paws in the water, dude. See, I know, Dad. So apparently Priya doesn't not only like small children, she doesn't like small puppies either. You know, cute little, I think it was a little pit bull puppy. And all the other big doggies went by, no problem. And then that one goes by and Priya goes after it. Sadly, our trail to get to the other island piece, to the other end, is completely overgrown. And with these guys, I'm not gonna try foraging through. So we're already making our way up around. We're not far from being done. It's been a nice walk though. Come on, Priya. Oh, you've been a pain in my butt. Now she's gonna yank me forward after yanking me backwards.
I'm gonna do a test here. Got some crickets. I'm just gonna try to stay quiet so you can listen to the ambience. See how well it picks up anything. So we're gonna go quiet in 3, 2, 1. Just kind of curious to see how it picks up the ambient noise in contrast to my voice. Things you gotta know about.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think we've recorded a great ton, but both of our mics are at 100, so battery life wise, on a little adventure, plenty. The Pocket may be down a little bit further. It's at 97 and charging, so the batteries are still working on that yet. They've depleted a little bit though over their lives. Well, I think I found the most fallish looking sapling in the entire park. I was gonna walk over to some of the bigger trees, but that one is actually changing colors pretty nice. Very, very pretty. That is just a baby. Pretty tree. I think we're gonna take a iPhone photo with that one.